After about 2 years of teasing OK Human, it finally came out. It was a very surprising album, and I'm going to dive into every single song on this album. This album had a lot of surprises as it was recorded all analog with no digital or electric instruments used. Rivers Cuomo hired 38 people to play in an orchestra for OK Human, and it ended up sounding pretty good in my opinion. This album, like all their other albums, received lots of mixed reviews. Some people saying that it's just pop with orchestra in the background, and people like me saying that this is one of their most personal records that they've released since Pinkerton.
All my favorite songs are slow and sad. All my favorite people make me mad, so mad.
All My Favorite Songs serves as the first and only single for the album. When Weezer stated that this was an orchestral album, I really didn't think too much of it. I just thought it was going to be some slight orchestra with nothing too much special. But no, this song really shows you what it was going to be, and the song starts off with this flute kind of solo, giving me heavy Across the Sea vibes from Pinkerton. The lyrics are very cute in my opinion. The rhyming on this is very mediocre, rhyming sad, mad, and bad together. Still a great song lyrically. He's singing about his frustrations with himself, and how often he ends up contradicting himself. I think the orchestra and drums are very beautiful on this track, and I'd give this song a solid 9 out of 10. This song also flows into
Oh my God, what's happening to me? Walking down Montana.
Alu Gobi, which is one of my favorite songs in the entire album. This song has such a nice orchestral sound behind it, and I really enjoy the lyrics on this one as well. I think the best part of this song is the amazing melody and rhythm that it keeps up. And holy shit, the chorus is like fucking god tier. I think the way the whole song flows and the piano solo in the middle there is super great. And the bridge is one of my favorite bridges on the album. I really like the bridge because it kind of changes the whole tone of the song for a second, and I could really listen to this one all day. I would easily give this song a 10 out of 10, and once again another song leading into
I'm gonna rock my audible headphone, grapes of wrath, drift off to oblivion. I just don't care, I just don't care.
Grapes of Wrath, which is a song about books, specifically audible.com. I really enjoy the melody on this one again, and I think that the melody in all these songs are amazing, by the way. Rivers used his genius brain to write these, and the chorus is just super fucking cool. It's super catchy, and the orchestra really does a lot in this song. They really kill it here, and I think the bridge is also a super sweet sounding bridge. They don't really get too complicated, but they do reference a few books, which is super nice to hear. I think this song gets an easy 9 out of 10, but this song also fades into
I hear the sadness in your laughter.
Numbers, which is a song about numbers, but more so about how our society is controlled by the numbers, and how important we think numbers really mean to us as a person. The lyrics like, they say you're too short to join the team, your IQ is too low for poetry. The super nice falsetto on the chorus really nails for the song too. Beautiful lyrics there as well as I hear the sadness in your laughter. The bridge is a really catchy little bit, but after it's done you hear the band sing the Fibonacci sequence from 0 to 13. I think that this is one of the best tracks on the album though. The melody is so calming and it's just an easy listen. Easy 10 out of 10 here.
I'm playing my piano. I'm counting out the bass, singing out the tune. I never see the sun like I'm living in a
The next track is Play My Piano, and this song is about Rivers releasing his stress via the piano. The way that he just sings Can't Let Go makes a man want to cream. While I think that this is a weaker track on the album, I still think that it's absolutely amazing. The chorus is super sweet, and he sings about Kim Jong-un blowing up his city and he would never know, really showing how distracted he can get while playing the piano. The whole song is just super atmospheric sounding and is all around really nice. I would give it an 8 out of 10, and this song has a super quick lead into
She is my mirror image, showing me who I am.
Mirror Image, a song merely a minute long. It's one chorus and a little bit of a demo outro.
Heaven can't save this man. Heaven can't help this man.
The song is about Rivers' wife Kyoko Ito, who helped him reflect on himself during the pandemic. The little demo piece at the end is just super nice, but it doesn't really fit at all, but I still really enjoyed it. I assume it's just supposed to be what the song could have been, or a continuation of what the next verse could have been. I don't really know, but the lyrics on the song are just absolutely beautiful, and I really appreciate Rivers' writing here. And the song has a lot of emotion backed behind it. I'd give this one another 8 out of 10.
Now the real world is dying as everybody moves into the clouds.
The next track on the album is called Screens. It's a song about, well, you guessed it, an exaggeration of how we're all glued to the screen. I mean, look at yourself. You're literally watching this video on your TV, your phone, or your computer. This song is also one of my favorites on the album, wrapping up my top 3 off this album. This song has a more pop approach, I think. The orchestra does a great job, and for some reason I'm getting like spy movie vibes from it. The song references Blackpink memes and slime, what all the hip cool kids are into these days. This song has a great meaning and vocal delivery behind it, and I really think the lyric, "I miss my friends, I miss my family," is a good way of representing how glued we can be sometimes. Another easy 10 out of 10.
Now I'm just a bird with a broken wing, but still have a song to sing. Turning night to day, warbling clouds away.
Bird with a Broken Wing is the next track on the album, and this song is just about Rivers feeling isolated, irrelevant, and past his prime. This song, in my opinion, is one of the weakest on the album, but I think that the melody is great. I can't find why people praise the song so much over some, but the lyrics are great, and the chorus is amazing, and the melodies on the verses are some of my favorites. I think that this song is just a weaker cut, but I'll still give the song an easy 8 out of 10.
Dead roses at the bottom of an oubliette, where they beat you till you beg to live.
Dead Roses uses a bit more of an emo approach. I don't know if that's really the right term to be using here, but it's definitely a darker song. This song is a huge standout to most, as this song doesn't really pick up and get as heavy as other tracks do, and it's just really easy listen. This song falls somewhere in the middle for me. I like it, but I don't see myself enjoying this one as much. The song is for sure sad, but I see myself getting almost bored with it keeping up with the song. The chorus, however, I think is super beautiful, and I really love it. It's super catchy, and I think the song also just gets an easy 8 out of 10. The next track is Everything Happens for a Reason.
Here comes the rain, oh, it's gonna wash all my troubles away. Here comes the rain.
The next track is Here Comes the Rain. This song is about how all your problems will eventually go away, and what happened, and tomorrow will be a brighter day. Rivers wrote this song for Sam Harris, who is a podcast owner, and he's under fire for a lot of things, I guess. I don't really know. The song is for sure the most upbeat and happy sounding song on here though, and the title is a nod to the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun. I really love this one though. I think that the chorus is really catchy and the lyrics are a little quirky sometimes when he says splish splash, taking a bath. But that's fine because I think that the amazing piano part in the background is absolutely beautiful. I think it adds to that happy tone the song is really aiming for. Another 9 out of 10 song here.
Now I'm sinking in the La Brea Rapids. I don't want to die, 'cause there's still so much to give.
La Brea Tar Pits is the final track on this album here. The song is about mortality and what we can offer in life and while we live it. The song has a super funky organ beginning. I really enjoy the first pre-chorus. You can hear Pat, the drummer, putting down his sticks, talking a little bit, and then this sweet little piano solo plays. And you hear him pick the sticks back up during the chorus. It's a super beautiful closing track. While all around I do think that it's one of the weakest Weezer closing tracks, as it doesn't really feel like it could close out this album. I think that a song about death and mortality is a good way to close the album though. A little orchestra solos in between lines in the second verse is super great. The chorus is super catchy again, as they really nailed all the choruses on this album. The lyrics are very mature, I think, and the song just gets another easy 9 out of 10. I think this album for sure is one of Weezer's most mature albums since Everything Will Be Alright in the End, tackling personal life struggles, pandemic struggles, and what life is like for Rivers Cuomo as of now. The direction they took with this album is fantastic, and I think they could pull something off like this again if they really tried. The overall score I give this album is an 8 out of 10, with lots of amazing tracks on here, but there were just some that I felt like didn't fit right, or just didn't sit right with me. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications, because that's something you have to do now. Yeah, let me know what you want to see next. I really loved this album a lot, and I've listened to it way too many times. I think as of now, as of recording this, I'm at listen number 14. Next one would be my 15th listen. Please help. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you want to see next. Turn on bell notification, blah blah blah, whatever. I love you all. Goodbye.